All right. This video, y'all, is dedicated to my mama. Uh, we lost my mama in 95. I was 16 when my mama died. Yeah, I was 16. I think it was 95. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I think it was 95. But I wrote something, um, and I'm gonna go ahead and read it to y'all. Today, I just want to give my mama her flowers. My mama was, man, my mama was that mama. She was. And I just want to thank her for loving us, for giving us so much of herself, even while carrying her own pain and her traumas. Through it all, she gave us tools to navigate this world. She taught us to stand up for what's right, to always speak our mind, and never ever let a muff play in our face. She instilled morals and why I say it like that? Morals and values, godly foundations, and the importance of family and togetherness. Everything she poured into us helped shape us into the people we are today. Your lessons, your sacrifice, your prayers, your love, and yes, even the times you cussed me out. And y'all, she used to call me, "You forgot to grow," little mother. Uh, but all it came from a place of wanting us to be better. I thank you for being an incredible mother. Your legacy lives on through your children, your grandchildren, and the values you planted will continue to generate. I love you, Mama. Thank you for everything. Man, y'all, it's hard to talk with these Invisaligns in, but yeah, man, my mama, and when I think back on it now, like my mom was the type of person that you couldn't just tell her no anything. You couldn't play in her face. Like if you said something was a shame or something, she would call you out right then and there and say what's wrong with it? Like why is it a shame? Like she was she was the sweetest person. She had her ways just like everybody else, but my mama stood on business and she made sure we stood on business. And she told us that I don't care how you look on the outside or whatever, but if your inside is ugly, then you ugly. She was always giving us little nuggets, like in life, right? And don't get me wrong, my daddy was there, and he played a huge part too. But this video is for my mama, and I don't know. I appreciate who I am today. You know, I'm a little hot tempered. And again, all that comes from my mama, my upbringing. Put it like this: my mama was the type of person that I remember this time I was playing outside, and I was playing with my friends, and my mama used to always sit in the window. Sometimes she'll walk up and down the neighborhood. Everybody wanted to hug and kiss my mama. Everybody. And she was in the window this day, and I was playing, and some boy had hit me. But we was playing tag, but she didn't know that. And all of a sudden, I heard, "You better hit that motherfucker back. You better hit. Wait, I'll get your." She was going off, and I went, "What, ma? We playing. We was playing," and she said, "Oh, oh, okay, all right, go ahead and play." Oh my God. But that was my mama. She didn't play. I would come home and I'll tell my mama, like, they had this boy at school messing with me. And my mama told me, that's why when I saw Kevin Hart stand up and he says mama told him to go back to school and, cuss the teacher out, it wasn't like that, but it was. I told her that the boy would always tell me something. And she said, you know what? She said, the next time he tell you something, she said, you get up and you knock the shit out of him. Now, mind you, I'm like, what, in sixth grade? And I always was a fighter. Always, like, we fought a lot growing up. But I wasn't that type of person, right? Like, if you provoke me and you push me, you gonna get what you get. But I wasn't one to go out looking for it. I didn't mess with people. But she told me she would give me $20 when my daddy got paid. And, back then, $20 was $20. And when I went to school, I was excited. I was ready. And I ain't going to tell y'all, that whole week, that boy ain't tell me nothing. So I did kind of, antagonize him until he said something so I can get that hit. And I got my 20. But I say all that to say, I'm not saying all that was the right thing to do. I'm just saying that was my life and that was my mama and that's what it was, right? And that's why today I am who I am. I am who I am. I don't bite my tongue. I say whatever the hell I want to say. If you don't like what I say, that's your damn problem. It is what it is, And I give all that to my mama. You couldn't be scary in our house. You couldn't, just come in crying. Somebody did something. Oh, you was going your ass outside, and you was gonna deal with them, or you was gonna deal with my mama when you got inside. So, and she always told us she loved us. She would say, if I can take all y'all and put y'all back in my stomach, I would. And we used to be like, what is she talking about? But now I get it. The world is a scary place and she just wanted to protect us. But I miss my mama, and man, it losing my mama at an early age devastated me. It literally rocked my world. And then years later, losing my baby added to that. So I do hold a lot of anger and whatever, but I'm working through that. I didn't found the Lord, and I'm trying to, better me. And I think about that. My mom and my baby are together, and that gives me peace. So I say all that to say, y'all, that's just a little story about my mama. You're seeing a video like we grew up in Press Park. That's in New Orleans. Yeah. Man, them were the days. Them were some good old days. But my mama was that mama. I'm gonna say that. My mama ain't look. My mama had her little issues. She went through her little issues like anybody else. But I don't look. That was my mama. That was my mama. Through all her issues and things she dealt with, I didn't care. We don't play behind my mama. We didn't play then, and we don't play now behind my mama. So, if your mama is still here, give her flowers. Tell her you love her. Appreciate her. Because I promise you, when she gone, she gone. So, yeah, I have so many other stories, but I just wanted to just highlight them. And I put some pictures in there and old videos that my cousin sent me of my mama before she only had my sister. But I don't think, no, we wasn't born then. And it's just feel good to just see them pictures because I don't have a lot of pictures of my mama. That's all I have. And I took chat helped me put the picture with me and my mama together because I didn't have any. We lost a lot in Katrina, and so I was able to do that and get a picture. So, yeah. Well, all right, y'all. I ain't going to keep you too long. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And just follow me on this journey, y'all. Who knows what I'm going to post, what I'm going to talk about. It is what it is. So, remember to keep God first in each and everything you do. And as always, forever Kai. enjoy the video. I'm out.